Good morning, everyone. Hello, Dill Pickle. Hi, Manatharin. Welcome. Welcome. I hope you're having a beautiful day today. It's really nice to have you all here. I'm feeling like my current feeling is that hello. But I don't know what to say. Hello, we're Banana. Hello, HP Tempest. Hello, Listen Rhapsody. Hi, Flan, my child. Hello, Marshmallow. Good morning, good night. Hello, Marcus, you. Welcome. I had a cereal for the first time this morning in a long time. So that was interesting. Weird. Yes. There was, it is the start of autumn where I live, and the first rainfall has just happened. Hello, Santos. Hello, Gregory. And that means that the rain moths have come out. Now, I didn't know what rain moths were, but I'm going to tell you what they are. Basically, they're these massive moths, like the size of your hand. They're big, okay? And they come out once a year out of the ground, once a year in autumn when the first rain falls. Okay? So, yesterday, I saw so many of them. Yes. I saw like 4 of them. And they were okay, I exaggerate. I saw 3, okay? I saw 3. But they were massive. Gigantic. And they were like small birds. They were so big. Apparently, they stay underground. These big moths. They stay underground for years. They're grubs, okay? And they're grubbing and they're eating eucalyptus roots, sorry. And their whole life is spent underground for years, just getting fat. Okay? And this one day, in early autumn, when it rains, they cocoon themselves and they rise out of the surface and they become a moth and they fly and they live for only 24 hours. In that 24 hours, they've got to get busy. They have to mate and then they have to fly and shoot 44,000 eggs over eucalyptus trees, hoping that the rain will push the eggs down into the ground, into the eucalyptus, like underground, where the babies from the eggs can eat the roots of the eucalyptus. I think that's amazing. And then they die. 24 hours. And they have no mouths. They have no mouths of which to feed with, because they only live a day, then they die. That's crazy to me. Welcome, Yan Temple. Welcome, Mango Berry. Welcome, Catagon. Welcome, Welcome, Haz. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Beautiful. Shopping day? That sounds fun. What did you shop? What did you shop? What did you shop for? Australian wildlife is really something. It absolutely is. Yes. Yes. It was truly... Oh, hello? What's that? Hello? Hello? Okay. I don't know what that was. Anyway, what was I saying? I got distracted. Hello? Nushi Sushi. Yes, Australian wildlife is absolutely incredible. Ah, you got 96% on a test, Lulzy. Well, congratulations. I saw Leon. I'm like, well, Leon, but yes, congratulations. It's so great. I hope it's great. I hope it's a test that is it's. I mean, I hope 96 is a good good mark on your test. I hope it's not like a bad test. Leon says VTuber model reveal. Yeah, I was like going to make a VTuber model, but then I got caught up in like the design of it all, and I just couldn't decide on a design, and I didn't want Nyan to be naked because that's just weird. So it is perpetually a work in progress. So yeah, I have plenty of time to do it. I've got all the time in the world. It is not a time issue. It is a not wanting to do it enough issue. I need more. I need more, like, decision. Like, I need more. What's the word? Confidence. No, not confidence. I need more confidence in making. No, that's not the right word, because I feel like I could make a really good model. That is not the issue. The issue is I need to feel compelled to do it. Yes. Or I need to have a good reason to do it. But at the moment, I'm kind of like, I'm not like 100% sure I want to do it, so I'm not going to do it until I'm 100% sure. Because, you know what? It just feels like I'm putting myself into a box if I make a VTuber model for myself. Kind of feels like that. I mean, it is really cool to have a model, because then I could like move around and like make funny expressions and stuff, and you guys will be like, oh wow, you're so awesome, you know. That would be cool. So maybe I should. Okay, I need to obsess over the idea more. I'm not obsessed enough. I need to like constantly be thinking about how cool a VTuber model would be. That would be so cool. Then everyone could see me move. You guys have to keep on telling me how cool it would be if I had a VTuber model. That's the problem. It's you guys. You need to pump me up and make me think that it's like the best idea ever. And you have to make me think that like making a VTuber model would be like like the biggest, bestest thing I could do for all of you, you know? Yeah. I have to, it has to be constantly on my mind, and then I'll be like, okay, I should make a VTuber model, you know? But until then, until I'm completely obsessed with the idea, I'm not gonna work on it, because I'm gonna be like, well, what's the point in doing that? Welcome, Vampia. Nice to see you again too. How you doing? Oh, cool. Hi, Nushi Sushi. Welcome. Welcome, Haz. Welcome, Gaming with Nat. Welcome. Welcome, someone boring. Welcome. Lunacy. Hey, Lunacy. Happy birthday for the other day. I hope you're doing good. Everyone say happy birthday to Lunacy. Happy birthday. Even though it's past. We love you. You're awesome. Okay, anyway. Oh, you guys like the VTuber thing? You really think it'd be really so cool? Really? Do you? Is it a so cool idea? Really? I hope you're doing well too. Hope you've been doing well. Happy to be able to chill and listen to you chat again. That's great. Yes. I'm so happy you're here. I wish I could make you oh my gosh, brownies. I was gonna say brownies, but then I have something to announce. Something awful. Okay? Easter has just passed. Happy Easter, everyone. I made brownies. I bought chocolates. You know, I made brownies for... I made 2 brownie cakes. 2 of them. Sorry. 2 of them. Okay? That's a lot of brownie. And I noticed something awful. I haven't had chocolate in a very long time. And when I started eating the brownie, I was like, oh, ow, my throat hurts. Ooh. And I remember I flashed back to this time where I had a chocolate addiction and I was eating like 2 like bars a day, but it was like those big ones you buy from the store that's a block. And I remembered my throat always hurt, and I think I may be slightly allergic to chocolate, even though it's so good. Sorry, so good. Because every time I eat it, I just get this sore throat, and it feels like I'm swallowing sandpaper, and then I don't feel good after a little while. I don't feel good, guys. And also, I get the same thing with cinnamon and nutmeg. What does it mean? What does it mean? Tell me I'm not allergic to my favorite things. Because listen, cinnamon and nutmeg are my favorite spices. And that also happens with those as well. So, now what? Am I not supposed to eat chocolate? I made the my brownies with cocoa powder and no chocolate, if that makes sense. Like, no, because usually when people make chocolate recipes, like with brownies or whatever, they put chocolate, already made chocolate, but I didn't do that because someone I was making the brownies for was allergic to chocolate, but not cocoa powder itself, but processed chocolate has certain oils in it, and the processing process, I don't know, something in it they're allergic to. It's like palm oil and stuff like that. They're allergic to it, so I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna make you a cocoa powder brownie so you don't have allergy to it. And then I had an allergy to it. They were fine. I was not fine. So, oof. You know? So now I'm thinking maybe I'm like slightly allergic to a lot of things because my throat always hurts. So yeah. That's where we're at right now. Unfortunately. Captain Catagon says a VTuber model would be pretty cool, but you know what would be cooler? A VTuber model rocking a pair of sunnies. Yeah. I think it's really important for Nan to have sunnies. I think you're absolutely right. And I can like draw like the sunnies I have in real life. They're so cool. They're like Ozzy Osbourne sunny. Kind of, but they're pink. Kind of. Not exactly. They're not perfectly rounded, but they're pretty cool. I like them. Anyway, we got on a tangent. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, my allergies. What happened? Am I actually allergic? Or is it just a farce? Is that the right word? I don't know. Whatever. I went to my doctor and I said, "Hi, I want an allergy test, please." But then I remembered that certain parts of your body can be allergic to different things. Like, for example, maybe your skin is not allergic to chocolate, but maybe your insides are allergic to chocolate. You know what I mean? Is that a real thing, or did I make that up? Because I'm pretty sure that's a real thing. Anyway, there was in the rainstorm, my roof started leaking. We have a puddle in the bathroom, so that's nice. And so I told the landlord, I'm like, "Hey, hi, landlord. Our ceiling is leaking, and we have a puddle in our house." And then they're like, "Okay." So they came over, put up a ladder, and they sorry. And then they got the ladder and they went up to the ceiling to like check out the leak. And then they opened up the ceiling, you know, like how houses have like little things that you pop out. They popped it out and there's a water full of water just all Right on the. Oh my gosh. It was like black water. It was disgusting. Gross. Sorry. Anyway, so they're like, oh yeah. I have a bucket up there catching water. Let me just move the bucket over so that it catches the water. And I'm like, okay, great. That's so great. That's so great. Welcome. Welcome, Hamster Plays Games 67. You keep forgetting that I'm sub to you? You keep. Wait, what? I am not sub to you. And I feel like I'm missing out now. What kind of content do you upload? Welcome, Isahan Hilomi. Hello, Ohio. Ohio. What's up? I like your sunglasses, they're very cool. Welcome, Sharp Pixels. Sharp Pixels? Welcome. Will you streaming? Yeah, I am. How you doing? Yeah, water jump scare. So true. It was magnificent. Yeah, and kind of awful because I felt bad. I was like, oh, because we kind of like told the landlord like kind of at night at like 12 p.m. and they came over. They came over and like, well, moved the bucket in the ceiling over to catch the drips. They could have just let it drip. That was like 2 days ago, and the puddle is still on the floor in the bathroom. I just don't have the energy to clean it because this mold is killing me, guys. Welcome. First thing coming to the office is to watch nyansai stream. Yes, because it's kind of rare to see stream. I stream every week. I don't have a schedule. However, I was about to say today that I'm thinking of making a live stream schedule. Maybe. Possibly. But, yeah, I've been streaming weekly for a year now. And, I think I'm ready to commit. Maybe. Commit to streaming. Maybe. Is the black mold still there? Yeah, it's hanging out. It's hanging out. It's like, I don't know what to do. Cause it's like impossible to clean it. Like it doesn't clean, if that makes sense. Like you put the mold spray on it and it doesn't go away. I think it's like there's like sealant. Like there's what is it called? Sealant, and it's like in the sealant. I don't know how to explain it, but it just doesn't go away. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I watched a video on how mold, yeah, how mold, even if you inhale like dead mold spores, your body like reacts as if you have like a virus and you get really sick or whatever. Yeah, and I was like, oh wow, that's why I feel so tired all the time. That sucks. And they're like, yeah, it's really easy to fix. All you have to do is move out. And I'm like, ah. And they're like, yes, you have to leave the house and then you have to have this medicine that kills the mold in your body. And I'm like, ah, that's a lot of work. Moving. And you would have to assume that your new place doesn't have mold, which is hard. Welcome back, sis. Welcome, Cheyenne. Welcome. Basically, if Cat doesn't stream on Monday, then Tuesday. If not Tuesday, then Wednesday, and so on. Forth. Yes, we be chilling. Exactly. Sometimes I stream on a Tuesday, and sometimes I stream on a Thursday, and sometimes I stream other times. Has the landlord done anything about it? Yeah, he has like a bucket in the ceiling, catching the drops. And they did make a hole in the wall, the other wall that had mold in as well. But in my opinion, I think this building just needs the whole thing needs to be torn down. Just the whole thing. Just take down the walls. Take down everything. And I told that to the landlord. No, like they just didn't say anything. And I'm like, you just gotta fix the core problem. The house. It needs to come down. They were not having it. They didn't want to hear that. Anyway. Silica gel might help. Yeah, I've got those. I've got like 10 packs of those absorbent things that suck up moisture in rooms. I got like 2 in every room. Yeah, I'm on it already. Aww, you're so lovely. Thank you for coming. Hope you have a beautiful day. You're so lovely. I just feel like relaxing. Today I don't feel like doing anything. Welcome, Pandy Seiki. Welcome. Hello. I hope you have a beautiful yummy. I baked bread last night. Except I didn't bake it. I just made the dough. And I forgot about it and fell asleep. And then I woke up this morning and I saw the dough and it was hard like a rock on the surface, and I'm like, wow, that's weird. And now I'm going to cook it after the stream. So that's gonna be interesting. Excited. Yeah. Oh, it's so cold. I'm going to have to leave the country soon. It's been much too cold. Oh, Flip's hair. It's much too cold, darling. I have to leave immediately. Where's the next warmest place? Is any of you guys living in a warm country right now? I need to move immediately. Eat the dough raw? No, thank you. I'm good, thank you. Fresh bread is the best. Yes, I make bread every week, and it's super yummy, and it doesn't take a lot of time, so I recommend that everyone make their own bread. It's really worth it, and it's very yummy, and it's very quick. Yep. I make artisan bread. Allah says, who are you, and since when have I been subscribed to you? I wish I could answer that second part, because I have no idea how long you've been subscribed to me. Oh man, we had this talk last stream. Okay, you guys aren't remembering that you subscribed to me? Probably because you subscribed to me like 8 years ago or something like that, like many years ago. And at the time you might have been really into anime or really into gaming or Minecraft, or maybe you were a little kid and you just saw me on my channel one day and you thought, wow, cool, and then you subscribed to me when you were a child, and now you're an adult looking at your feed like, who is this girl? What is she doing here? Yes, so the answer is, I'm a super old lady. I'm an old lady, and you subscribed to me when you were a child. Now we're both older. And yeah. That's it. And I don't do Minecraft videos except for that one I did last year. Anyway, that's what happened. I don't know. Welcome. Hello, Hamad Al Subai. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh, warming up a bit where you live. You won't find many places warmer than Australia, even in autumn. Oof. So you're saying I'm gonna have to stay here a little while longer? Okay, okay. All I know that is it is comforting here. Yes, we are comfy peoples here. We're loving and we're happy and accepting and encouraging and loving. Cheyenne says, I've been subscribed for a very long time. Ever since that song you made, I did not make it. Static P made that song. I was just in it. Just so you know. But, yes, he made that song for me. And, my heart is filled with love every time I listen to it. Little raindrop. So cute. I love that song. It is the song of my life. Beautiful. You said my name right. I'm grateful. Oh my goodness. Oh. Did I? Oh, you're wonderful. Yes. Keep doing your thing and rock on. Wow, thank you so much. You're incredibly encouraging, and I feel so wonderful hearing you say those things. Thank you. It is literally snowing. Wow, Matharin, I'm so sorry. I mean, I know snow is cool, but I'm so cold and it's not even winter yet. Oh. It is only getting rainier for me in the UK. Meant to be warmer soon. Oh, so we're all cold. Bummer. I still remember your little voice reel. Ew, you introduced me to Idolmaster. Oh, that's kind of cool. I never actually played Idolmaster. I was listening to other girls singing the Ojo-sama. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember the lyrics, but the vampire girl. Oh, vampire girl. And your thing says vampire. Sorry, I'm connecting the dots slowly. Your name is vampire. Okay, cool. Yes, I like that vampire girl song. Cute. Yes, Little Raindrop is amazing. Chicken wings. I've never seen the appeal of chicken wings. I'm sorry. But more chicken wings for you. Right? Okay. I'm glad we agreed that it's okay for me to not want chicken wings. And it's okay for you to want chicken wings. Whenever that song pops up on my playlist, I get the comforting feeling that everything's gonna be okay. Absolutely! Yeah. Ah, cute. Anyway, mushrooms stop making me hungry. Yeah, I'm super hungry all the time. Let's see. You have a very cute laugh. Haha. I'm married. Back off. Thank you. Flips hair. Thank you. I'm sure you have a very cute love. How dare you not like chicken wings? Hey, that means if I'm ever at a party and there's only like one chicken wing left, that means you're definitely gonna have it. Gonna get it, sir. So don't worry. I'm your friend in all of this. We can still be friends. Yes. Yes, I'm married. Okay, guys. We went over this last stream. But it's okay. We can go over this every stream if need be. Okay. I've I've been kidnapped. Okay, this is what you guys missed over the years. I was kidnapped. I was forced into slavery. I ran away and I almost died, and then I got put in jail, and then I got out of that, and then I came, and then I got married, and now here we are, guys. Okay? Glad we could talk about the boss together. Yes. And yeah, I'm working on cool stuff. I'm actually working on another song which I'm not gonna tell you guys about because you're not supposed to know. Because listen, it's probably gonna take months, maybe even 6 months. I don't know. So look forward to a new song in 6 months or maybe a year. I don't know. Maybe it'll be done sooner, probably not. But anyway, I'm also working on Criminal Idol 2, which who knows, that could take years. Because it's not just me who's working on it. It's a bunch of different people, and none of us are prioritizing it. But it is getting done slowly. Yes. No, 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 no. Don't say the elderly mushroom. I will ban you. That is horrible. No. I'm not forced to do anything. I've had the most freedom I've ever had in my whole life, and I feel so wonderfully free, and that I can finally make my own choices, and I feel so wonderful. Someone's pressing the 100 button on the heart just over and over again. Please don't say that. Please don't say that. Thank you. No! Oh my gosh. I haven't been kidnapped now. I was kidnapped before. But now I am freedom, guys. Get the storyline right. Oh my goodness. If anything, no, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm moving past it. I've gone on. Okay. Anyway, I'm not forced to do anything. I just want you guys to understand that I'm the one who initiates projects now. You know, I'm the initiator. Okay? Kind of. So, well, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I got a little worked up there because it's true. And you guys need to get it right. Okay, I'm happy. Please don't ban me. I won't. I forgive you, elderly mushroom. I'm sorry for being so rough and tough. I'm sorry about that. I love all the hard stuff going on right now. It's all good. I forgive you all. All good. We're friends again. Better headspace and more happy. Yes, I am in a better headspace. I'm more happy. I'm grateful and happy and wonderful. Oh my goodness. I didn't kidnap a static beat. Stop. Kidnapping is a serious thing, guys. Okay? I didn't kidnap anyone. I didn't kidnap anyone. Okay? No imprisonment. Nope. No forcedness. You know? No force. Only free will. Only freedom. Okay? Serious business here. We're in the business of freedom here. And, happiness. Okay? And I just mean general life happiness. Yeah. Yes. I shall call this stream Nyan Gets Defensive. Nyan Gets Defensive. Okay. Well done, guys. You've done well today. Anyway. You guys are meant to be excited about the projects. Remember that? You're meant to be happy and excited. Like, oh wow, really? You're working on a new song? That's so awesome. Working on a new project? That's so great. It's gonna be so good. Thank you. I eventually will work on my own things as well. Of course. When I feel confident. I don't do commissions anymore. I used to do commissions. Last year I did about 60 commissions, and I decided that I didn't want to do them anymore because number one, people have to wait a long time, too long. Number two, I don't enjoy it as much as I should. And number three, there is no cost that I can justify. I can't. Even if someone paid me like $10,000, it's like money can't justify doing commissions for me. I don't know how else to say it. I just feel like it's not good all around for everyone. So I don't really like commissions. Nope, no more commissions. I like giving my art as a gift. I don't like trading art for money. Yeah. And I don't like being requested to do art. I like surprising someone with art, with a gift. You know, it feels like special. It feels like a special gift. If there's no request, you know, it's like that. Yes. So no more commissions. So yeah. Race Wizard says, Nyan, I can only do commissions. I need to feel like someone else is involved to make me feel motivated to make something. Yeah, okay, I get that. Well, that just means that maybe you're not obsessed with something enough to draw it. Or you're not obsessed enough with the idea of drawing something on your own. You know? And that's totally fine. That's totally okay. Can I trade you an egg? Yeah, I don't really do trades or requests. A really nice egg? Oh, but it's really nice though. If you were in Dungeons and Dragons, what would your character be? Yeah, I've never played Dungeons and Dragons, so I'm not sure. Would I be a dungeon or a dragon? I don't know. Money is not enough motivation. Absolutely not. Not for me. The Dragon Friday. Money is a demotivator. It's kind of like a deadline. For me, deadlines are demotivators. I don't work well under stress. I can work under stress, but I don't work well under stress. I work well when I feel compelled to do something because I want to do something. Money does not motivate me. Because when there's money, there's expectations. And when there's deadlines, there's expectations, and I deeply have a deep disdain for expectations and people placing expectations on me. So, yeah, expectations definitely make me feel like, well, that I'm being expected to do something, even though and then that just makes me not want to do it. I don't know. Come on. I'm not streaming.
You should be.
I'm streaming.
Yeah. Good.
I am streaming.
Good.
Yeah, Totoro, you're smart. I'm Burke. Totoro says, I'm Burke, and I still hesitate to open commissions. You're smart. Because a lot of artists open commissions out of desperation from being broke. They take on way too much because they're desperate, and they convince themselves that they can do it, and then they drown themselves in commissions. People are waiting years to get their commission, and then someone makes a drama about it on Twitter, and then everyone starts hating the artist because they're like, hey, where's my commission? It's been like 3 years, and the artist is like, it's still accepting commissions because they're still broke, because they can't finish commissions fast enough because they're not charging enough. So yes, you are smart for not giving in to the brokedness. Well done. Isn't that right? Yeah. So, yes. There you go. Yes. Here's your 5% raise. Now work 150% harder. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, by the way. I feel so warm now. I'm happy. Yeah, art Twitter drama scares me. Yeah. It's so hard to, be an artist who lives off commissions, because in my opinion, I think it's impossible unless you have a super simple style and you're charging a lot, and your style just takes like so little time to do. You know what I mean? Like, if you spend 20 minutes on a drawing and you're charging like, I don't know, $500, I feel like then you can make a living off art, off commissions, because you're not going to be commissioned every day. And yeah, just because you can't expect yourself to draw like a full-time job, like the same hours, because drawing is not consistent. You can't expect like every single drawing to always take a certain amount of hours. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes artworks take me like a couple hours, and sometimes they literally take me months. There is no way I could do commissions. There's no way I could do commissions realistically. Yeah. So there you go. So if you're an artist considering doing commissions, look at what you've drawn in the past year and maybe like if you can make like 10% of what you drawn, because you don't want to only be doing commissions, because that's not fun. You're gonna feel like obligated to only draw for other people, and that's not fun, guys. If art is your passion, I don't like saying the word passion, because recently I have discovered that passion is fake, and passion is not a real thing. For me, at least. For other people, maybe. But yes, I have spent many months, many years searching for this feeling of passion, only to realize that I am not motivated by passion. and I do not work well when I feel a heightened sense of emotions. I don't work well. So if I was passionate, it would be extremely difficult to work, and if I was passionate, I would only work when I felt passionate, which is not helpful. So, anyway, I went on a tangent, and I went on an unfinished tangent, so you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, reading the chat. It shows how much love is put into your works. I always love seeing something in the mail from you. There's also the awesome wallpaper from you I currently have on my desktop. I appreciate your works. Thank you so much, brah. There's a website that replaces Twitter. Also on other websites, I forget what it is. Since blah blah blah. Avoid the trip drama. Okay, I had imported Australian black licorice the other day. You had imported black Australian licorice the other day. Okay, it's really nice, even though it's not made in Australia. It's covered in Australian branding. That is funny. Wow. You got it imported from Australia, but it's not made in Australia. I'm so sorry. I was just talking about black licorice the other day, so that's interesting that we're talking about it. We were talking about how star anise, vaguely kind of tastes like licorice. Anyway. Yes. Vampia says your art was actually one of the big reasons I started to draw digitally, and I'm really grateful for that because it's a big part of my life. Okay, you're gonna have to explain yourself because I hear that a lot, and my brain doesn't get it. I don't get it. Thank you so much. I'm glad that I could give you something that you love. I gave you a baby. I gave you a baby. I'm glad that you love art. Would you recommend selling prints? You know what I would recommend? 100%. I would 100% recommend selling digital products. Do I think you're gonna make... Okay, when you're an artist, you can't make your 100% of your money doing one thing. You need to, like, spread your stuff out. You need to make art with, like, content, with sponsorships, with, what was the other word? Prints, merchandise, digital stuff. You know what I mean? You can't just do one thing. I mean, you can if you want to, but it's better to make, like, a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there, and a little bit there, and then it all piles up at the end of the day, and you're like, I don't know how that happened. That's pretty cool. So I recommend doing lots of different money avenues and not just pursuing one, especially not commissions. Only spend like 10% of your time doing commissions. Like maybe like one a month. And if that burns you out, stop it. Yeah. And also charge properly for commissions, because if you charge too little, not only are you hurting yourself, you're hurting your buyer, and you're hurting the artists in your community, and you're hurting the general public, because people are thinking that, number one, your art is worth that much when it takes you way longer to do. Okay, so that's not a good thing. Number two, this artist that commissioned you, the commissioner that commissioned the artist is gonna go to the next artist and expect their prices to be as low as yours. Okay, that's not a good one. And so the artist might feel pressured to lower their prices, and that's not helpful for artists, because they need to live comfortably, as does everyone else. Okay, and art is kind of a luxury. Okay, so it shouldn't be like a commodity, really. And the way it hurts other people is other people can get a good idea. Well, they think they can get a good idea of art prices when they see your art prices, and then they get offended when they see an artist putting out realistic prices and they're like, oh my gosh, you're charging way too much, what is wrong with you? Why can't you be like the other artists who undercharge and starve and stuff like that? Why do you have to live comfortably, sir? I'm trying to buy art from you. Yes. And it's not good for the community, the art community, because now everyone's going to feel attacked, like they're charging too much, and then they're gonna have to lower their prices, and then everyone loses, sir, in the end. You know? Okay. So, don't undercharge. It's not helpful to anyone. Anyway. Forcing yourselves to do commissions must burn you out easily too. Jesus, pressure, I assume. For me, if I don't force myself to do stuff, I don't do stuff. That's what I've learned this past 2 years. For the past 2 years, I've been taking a break. I've been following the advice of people saying, hey, don't pressure yourself. Don't push yourself. Like, just relax, and if you feel like doing it, then do it. You know what I mean? Like, when you feel inspired, then do it. And I'm like, I never feel inspired. I never feel like doing art. I never feel compelled by an emotion to pursue art. You know? And maybe that might be sad to hear for some of you, but I think that people's brains work differently. I think some people are what's the word? I think some people are inspired by their emotions and motivated by their emotions to draw, and so they only draw when they feel inspired or motivated. And that's fine for them, but I realize that I fall into a complete stagnancy when I depend on emotions to propel me to draw, because I'm perfectly fine just being like, hey, I have to draw, even though I don't want to draw. It's like the only way I can draw. If that makes sense. It's the only way I can get anything done is just to be like, hey, get your butt into gear, missus? Get your butt into gear, nyansai. It's time to draw. You know? So, yeah. There you go. So yeah, there you go. No more relaxing. But because I took those couple years off, I lost that feeling of like, yeah, I'm not on the grind mindset. That's the thing. I used to feel like if I didn't do things, I had like low value, whatever. Like, I used to be one of those people that tied their value to their output, but I don't do that anymore. I don't feel bad when I don't draw. I don't feel stressed when I don't complete things before a specific time. All those, like, basically I have no expectations from myself anymore. No stress whatsoever. Which is good. But now I'm ready to get back into gear. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I love you so much.
I love you so much too.
Come here.
Okay.
Give me a cuddle right now. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Kanya.
My hubby brought me a yummy drink. A banana milkshake. He made a banana milkshake for me. Thank you. Oh, are you okay?
Sorry.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. That is the mushiness you get in the stream. Now. Okay, what were I talking about? Yes. You've got it right, XIIC. Is that a 7? I don't know. You're absolutely right. Jokes aside, for me, I think it's better to just turn what I have to do into a habit by being consistent. Absolutely. That is so true. I feel like I do things out of habit. So if I get into the habit of not doing things, then I'm not gonna do things. I'm not gonna feel like doing things because I never feel like doing things because it's a habit. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's so true. I was talking about that the other day. So, yes. In Temple, I have a friend who charges $200 per commission, and when converted into our currency, is a quarter of a good month's salary. Yeah, people used to pay an artist a yearly wage to complete one massive artwork in like a church. You know what I mean? They would pay this one artist yearly wages to complete massive, glorious artworks in churches and buildings like that. Kings and stuff like that. They would be commissioned by kings and all that stuff. So I don't know how it became like a normal person could afford art. There are just so many artists out there, you know? Anyway, there you go. Yeah, $200 per commission is, well, I don't know what they're doing, but I would charge 10 times more. If I were to ever do commission, I'm not gonna do commissions anymore because I realized that the amount I would charge would never make up for, like, what can they do? They can't sell enough. They can't make a profit. You know what I mean? Because when people pay a lot for art, it's usually because either A, they're super rich and they want to collect it, like, you know, a collector would, or 2, they want to make a profit off it. You know, they want to turn it into a product and make money off it. But I don't think that someone could pay me enough to make a profit off my art. You know? The churches, they weren't trying to make a profit. They were just trying to make something glorious and beautiful. Which is kind of what art is. It's a beautiful thing. There you go. Forcing yourself is a good strategy if you're depressed. Like, obviously not pushing yourself too hard, but forcing yourself to do it even when you don't want to helps. Yeah, I don't think I have depression. I don't have depression. No, I'm a happy person. I'm a happy, content person. But yeah, forcing myself to do things 100% helps. Much better. Are you cold, by the way? Because I'm like a little warm now.
You are? Okay, I'll take this back.
Yeah, okay. I'm like sweating in it. There you go.
Oh, okay. It's sweat on it. That's not true. It's no sweat on it.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for covering me in such a warm blanket that I started to sweat. I was freezing this morning.
I heard.
You heard? Oh, that's why you gave me a blanket. Thank you. I thought you just kind of like read my mind. You just like kind of like got the vibe.
Oh, I definitely felt the cold.
Yeah. Oh, you look cute, all snuggled up like that. Aw. Everyone's saying we're cute together.
They're cute together.
Yeah, you guys look cute together.
Just not that kind of together.
You guys all look cute to us. That one Bursky says, that actually makes a lot of sense. I also struggle just finding the minimum motivation inspiration. Most times I'd rather just have an excuse not to do something. Oh, yeah. I always have an excuse not to do something. Like the VTuber model we talked about earlier. I'm like, well, I don't have a good enough reason to do it. I'm not obsessed enough with the idea. You know? Absolutely. There's always an excuse to do something, and the best conclusion I've come up with so far is I ask myself, is it better to do this or to not to do nothing, because I know if I don't do this, I'm gonna do nothing. It's not. It's do not entertain with yourself with the possibilities of the things you could do. Like, should I draw? Should I do the dishes? Should I do this? Should I do, like, don't do that. It's like, should I draw or do nothing? You know, which one's better? Which one's better for my future? Which one's more beneficial? You know? That is what helps me. And I'm like, okay, I really don't want to draw right now, but usually, it is helpful.
I think usually when you're stumped with that experience, you choose option 3. Oh no, a dog snuck into my house. I'm gonna pet it and play with it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm like, what should I do? Draw or not draw? Or not do anything? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go garden.
Yeah.
I do that. It's really bad, actually. It's not helpful. I have probably 100 plants, right? At least.
If you count every
yes.
little, yeah, I think so.
At least.
You grew them all.
Maybe I have like 200 plants. I grew so many plants, guys, from seed, while what's the word? Procrastinating, not doing art. I grew hundreds of plants. That's how many artworks I could have done.
No.
I could have done hundreds of artworks instead of planted hundreds of plants. I could have, if you count sketches.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
I could have, guys. You could have had so much content. But no, we just have plants, and I have so many. I don't even know what to do with them. What am I gonna do with like 200 plants? That's so ridiculous. And it's like, and it's not even the right season. So I have I planted a bunch of what is it called? Tomato and capsicum plants at the end of summer, and now it's autumn. There's not gonna be any fruits. They're gonna die when winter comes. What was the point of that? Tell me, someone.
Learning.
Yeah, I learned that anything I put in soil dies. The soil is corrupt here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so is the air we breathe.
Yeah, the air we breathe is corrupt.
And the water we drink.
The water we drink is yellow. Is corrupt. Everything. Can't eat art. Yeah, we can't eat the plants either.
Because they're not gonna fruit.
They're not gonna fruit.
But the herbs do.
Yeah, we have plenty of herbs though, which we do eat every day. Okay. So I bought this store-bought basil. I bought store-bought basil. I bought basil from the store.
Well, the store bought it too, so.
Yeah. The store bought the basil from another place, and then I bought it from the store. And what they do is they have the basil in a pot. And there's literally 20 basil plants in one pot, and it looks like one giant basil plant, but it's actually 20 tiny baby basil plants. And I separated each one and put 20 basil plants in each separate container into a hydroponic solution, which was hours of research, by the way, trying to figure out how that works using a method called the Kratky method, which also took a lot of research to even find out even exists. And now I have a ton of basil plants that are getting big. They're getting out of control. I even let an inchworm eat my basil plant because I'm like, well, someone's eating it. That's the biggest one we have. It was out of control. The guy was there for a week and he only ate 4 leaves. Oh! Hello, I'm busy. Do you want to answer the phone? Maybe not here.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Again, I am back. I'm gonna start growing jalapenos. That's good. Yeah, I have a bunch of chilies I'm growing right now. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. I am reading chat, guys. Sorry. I got sidetracked. I learned that clay pots are useful because it's porous and allows good airflow into the soil. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Mine are in clay pots and they're dead. So, I don't know what's up with the soil thing. I mean, I know what's up. I think it's a lack of nutrients and a lack of. I think that I put the seedlings in too big of a pot so that they weren't able to suck up enough moisture. What happened? Anything? You can tell me later.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, cool. Love you.
Love you.
Okay. Reading the chat. Hello, Turtle Tart. Welcome. It's super cold in my room, Burr. I asked everyone, where could I go in the world that's warm right now?
Oh, Kiribati.
Kiribati?
It's always between...
Well, why aren't we there? Why are we here?
Because, well, if we were in Kiribati, we'd have to live in a hut. Mostly.
But the huts get moldy.
Well, here's the thing. We wouldn't have a mold problem. We'd have lots of air. It would be warm and lovely. There aren't very many bugs.
Is there electricity?
It's basically paradise, except for there's not really electricity.
Is there
and
plumbing?
It floods pretty much every couple of months.
Plumbing and electricity is all you need, and it doesn't have
no
that.
Plumbing.
Okay, that's awful. Well, there's no plumbing here.
Plumbing. There is plumbing, but it's not very good because the place floods every couple of months.
Ew. Well, we don't have plumbing here. Kinda. Well, anyway. Not advanced plumbing, anyway. Welcome, everyone. Totoro is a very passionate person, and they say, I get inspired by whatever I'm currently obsessing over. I'm obsessed with FF14 right now, but knowing characters inspire me to draw. That's so amazing, because, like, I don't get obsessed with things. Do you get obsessed with things?
Sure.
Sure?
Yeah, yes, I don't know.
Do you feel obsessed with something right now?
No.
When was the last time you were obsessed with something?
I'm obsessed with you.
Well...
but not in an obsessive way, I guess. That's not accurate.
Yeah. I can't think of anything that I'm obsessed with in terms of, like, a thing. Like a game or anything. I don't get obsessed with things. After I talk about my 200 plants. But I don't even care to, like, garden that much. I'm just procrastinating. I'm, like, making the excuse that I'm doing something. I'm like, okay, I'm doing something, but I'm not actually doing something. I like doing things. I just like doing things. Okay, we got sidetracked. Anyway, I'm glad that you're obsessive and that you find passion in everyday things. That's wonderful. Totoro says, I might go back into a hyperfixation because of your art. It makes me want to go back to those characters. Interesting. Back to those characters. Vampire says, I will find myself doing the most random things to procrastinate, especially when I'm overwhelmed with lots of projects. I just end up cleaning the entire house instead. Yeah, that's what I do. That's funny that we do that. Yeah, especially when the project is at a state where it's overwhelmingly, like, there's so much to work on at the same time. There's so much to think about at the same time that it gets overwhelming. You know what I mean? I get overwhelmed very easily because I just think about too many things at once instead of just, like, one thing at a time. I find it hard to pick one thing at a time to work on, which does help when I do actually realize what the problem is. You know what I mean? If I just pick one thing, like, if I think I'm gonna work on a commission today, I'm like, no, I'm not. That sounds awful. But if I say I'm going to draw one blade of grass in this commission, I'll be like, okay, I can do that. Twink, it's done. Yay. But I usually do a bit more. If I make it so easy for me, all I have to do is open the program and just draw one line. Then I'm like, okay, I can do that, right? anyone could do that. But no one wants to think about, like, I don't want to think about doing like a 50, 60, 70 hour commission. I'm like, oh, I'm going to work on that huge commission today.
I don't think you want to get in the habit of playing mind games with yourself. Like, I don't think
but
you
it
wanna,
helps.
Right? It helps, and it's like, it moves me forward, but at the same time, I don't think you want to be like, that to be a crutch, where it's like, well, I can't do any projects because my mental space is all messed up, unless it's like, I can trick myself into thinking all I have to do is one blade of grass, and then I always do more, which just means I'm lying to myself, and that's only going to last so long, because then at some point you're going to realize, whenever I open that project just to draw one blade of grass,
but I don't force myself.
Draw more.
But I do stop myself when I start getting annoyed. I'm like, okay. I don't force myself I don't draw to the point where I get angry. Because if I do that, I'm going to be like, well, I'm not drawing at all. You know?
Dill Piccolo said, does procrastinating by hanging out with my dad most of the time count?
Oh my gosh.
Close with him, but now I made a bond. And it made me think, sometimes we go on these side adventures, and they're really, really good. And it's like, even though we didn't necessarily do the thing that we're procrastinating from, which we think is the main important part.
Excuse me. Yeah.
We end up finding that we can do good other places. Yeah. And that maybe what we think is important isn't necessarily the important part of life. Yeah. And so I think it's okay to get distracted.
I think that's wonderful.
I think it's okay as long as you make good of it. I think that the plant distraction, if you want to call it that, where you ended up making a bunch of herbs for us that we use every day now, is awesome.
I think that I could grow just about any like normal plant, not like a banana tree or anything crazy, but I think I could. And now that I finally got that stupid aphid infestation and gnat infestation out of control, the solution to a gnat problem is to not use soil. And the solution to an aphid infestation is to go out into your local area and capture ladybirds and release them into your house or into the place where all your plants are.
And for those people who are from America, when she says that, she means ladybug.
Yeah, ladybird, ladybug.
She doesn't mean actual birds that will fly around.
No, because no, they're just gonna eat the spiders, and that's not helpful.
Yeah, the spiders are helpful.
Yeah, we like the spiders. The spiders aren't actually doing things.
I know.
I just like to tell my dad that the spiders are doing things so that he doesn't kill them. I'm just like, Dad, the spiders are protecting my plants. But they're not actually. If anything, they're like eating pollinators, which is not helpful.
That's awful.
Anyway.
But we love them. So.
We do. Yeah. Anyway. Reads the chat. I haven't read the chat in a long time.
Don't stress Saturdays. I wonder if like notes about Don't Worry Wednesdays.
Yeah, we've got Don't Worry Wednesdays. What about Thursdays? Don't Worry Thursdays. Don't Stress Saturdays.
Oh, well, we at one point had something for every day of the week.
Yeah.
Don't Muddle Monday.
Don't Muddle Monday. Wow.
Don't Toot Tuesday.
I thought Don't Tittle Tuesday, but then I was like, it's funny how we thought of similar things right there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do with the T's.
Don't tootle around. Doodle doodle.
You just have something.
Spiders eat mosquitoes. Really? Wow. Oh my gosh. I remember I saw a spider eat a harlequin bug. It was the most amazing. It was a daddy longlegs. Daddy longlegs are like, they're tiny kind of. Okay, they're kind of, what would you describe them? Their bodies are tiny. They have long legs.
European daddy longlegs are not the same as American daddy longlegs. Let's get that part. It's a totally different creature.
Okay.
But yeah, they're like this little tiny stick. They're thin and slightly long, but they're quite small, but their legs are very long.
Well, ours is not a stick.
They have a thin, long body.
Oblong.
Oblong, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're not round like the
They're
American ones. Okay, anyway, I saw like one of those attack a harlequin bug, which a harlequin bug is like a sucking sapsucker who like eats your strawberries and eats all your juicy fruits and like the opposite of what you want in your garden. Okay, he just like full on attacked it. It was crazy. Never seen any spider. Well, I've seen spiders do that, but I've never seen a spider eat something so much bigger than itself. Mm-hmm. You know, attack. It was crazy, out of control, really. Yeah.
Good job, spider.
Yeah. It was awesome.
Well, what's an American daddy long leg? Imagine a beige sphere. Okay, like a perfect sphere. But it's beige and it has like a texture on the outside that's like elephant skin, like little bumps, okay? Little bumpy skin, all right? And then 8 legs on that.
Coot. It's a little fluff.
It looks
it
like...
It kind of looks like those the Ghibli ones.
It does look a little bit like the Ghibli ones, except for not
fluffy.
As cute and not as black.
And not as cute and fluffy.
And not big eyes.
Yeah.
Tiny little eyes.
Little eyes. Beady little eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Beige? I would call it beige. But maybe it's... Other people would call it different kinds of brown. Mm-hmm. I think I prefer the stick. Oh, you hate the color beige. I see. Don't they have 10? Do they have 10 legs? Well, I think 2 of them are probably antenna.
Oh.
Not antenna, maybe, what do you call those?
Feelers.
Feelers / maybe they're things that they shovel stuff into their mouth with.
Cute. Oh my gosh, I saw a bug doing that recently and I forget which bug. It was like shoveling stuff into its mouth with
sounds cute.
With its butt legs. Oh, I wish I could remember which bug it was now. It was drinking water. No, it was a bee. It was a bee, guys. I turned on the tap outside and this bee just kept on buzzing and I'm like, what do you want? What do you want? And it just wanted to drink and it was drinking from a running tap. It was insane. Yeah. It was very cool. The bee was happy. I left the tap running because he just kept drinking for like ever. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at its butt. Its butt is touching the ground. Isn't that weird?
That's weird. I've never seen them do that, but...
Maybe it's dead.
Yeah.
That's why it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Wait on, this is him.
Coot. A little puppy. I wish I could share my screen. We'll share your screen, actually.
Sure, yeah, that's my screen. That's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna read chat. Let's see. Oh, it's good to have a face. Crochet. That's cool. I think crocheting is a cool hobby. Very cool. I bought this bag recently that's kind of like a crochet. Kinda.
Oh, it is, yeah.
It's like a crochet bag. It's like the best bag. It's so cute. It's like the cutest bag I ever bought. I was surprised it was so cheap. I was like, doesn't crochet take forever? Why isn't this like $250? I think it was like, I don't even remember how much it was, but I was really surprised how cheap it was.
We got it for Christmas, right?
Yeah.
A Christmas present.
Yeah.
It was cheaper than I thought it would be too.
Yeah. It was under 80 but over 50. I think. Over 40 but under 80.
Yeah, somewhere in that range.
It was too cheap. I was like, oh, jeez, I would have paid more for it, but okay. It was very pretty. It has flowers crocheted into it. I think crochet is the right word. Anyway, it's pretty. Reads chat, cat the farmer. in an alternate timeline, she gave up YouTube and art because she became a local farmer supplying food to the local bugs and worms. Supplying is realistic. It's a realistic one. No. I don't want to... I always say, I don't want to become a gardener. Like, every time I go out to garden, I'm like, I don't want to become a gardener. No. Yeah. That's funny. Oh. It's I'm currently a particular time manager, and I massively procrastinate. Yep, I totally understand her. Yeah. Yup. Vampire. I relate to that. I totally understand. I write super specific lists of all my tasks to make it easier, and then I look at it like, oh gosh. Yeah, I totally understand that, because when I get overwhelmed, what I try to attempt to do is break it down. But then when I break it down, I realize how much goes into it, like, as like hundreds of things that go into this one like project, for example. And I'm like, oh, hot diggity dang. Like, wow, that's a lot. And then I'm like, well, you know what, maybe I can garden today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you start something you don't want to do, it becomes a lot easier to keep on working. Yeah, that's true. What's going on here? Hi, Cody. We're just talking. We're just chilling. I usually just destructure a task into its simplest part so I can just tell myself to do as many parts as I can and still feel productive. Interesting. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's funny. Reads chat. Reads chat. Chat. Reads chat. When I called the spiders in my house, they long expressive beings wouldn't believe me until I searched the internet. Yep. I wanted to pet a spider once when I was 7, lol. Oh, you wanted a pet spider. Okay, I see. There's a difference. Isn't that interesting that we use the word pet? Like, I'm petting a dog. Well, patting. I want to pet a dog, or I want a dog as a pet.
Oh, interesting. I've never thought of that.
Yeah. That's so confusing. That's interesting. Okay, well, have we been streaming an hour? I feel like I ran out of things to talk about. 82 minutes? That sounds like more than an hour. That sounds like so long. I aged 100 years. But I had fun though, guys. Yeah? Are you guys are you happy? I hope you have a beautiful day. We're gonna end the stream now. Wishing you all the best. Have a beautiful day. Much love. I hope you receive kindness and encouragement today. And that you experience beautiful things. And goodbye. Yes, it was fun to join the live. Yes, I had fun. Thank you for hanging out with us. Yes, thank you. Goodbye. Wishing you all the best. Ta-ta.